Hi, this is Linda, and I know you guys never see me behind the camera on my YouTube channel, but I thought that I would do a check-in with the new year and tell you guys what I'm excited about this year and where I want to go with my channel. So stay tuned. Okay, so I don't think this video is going to be super long, but I just wanted to get on here and say hi and say thank you everyone for being here and supporting my channel. It has grown so much in the past year, more than I could have ever imagined, and I'm so excited to continue it in 2024. One of my big goals for my YouTube channel in 2024 is to be more consistent on here. So what I plan to do is post 3 times per week, and I would like to share a post every probably Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday going forward. In January, it's going to be a little bit different just because I'm trying to finish up sharing my December daily from 2023. So that is one thing to expect from me this month. I want to finish that project. I want to finish sharing it. I am almost done now, but I hope to have it completely done and shared on my YouTube channel by the end of January, because I think that's when most people wrap that project up and are ready to move on to something else. In addition to December daily, I do plan to continue sharing a lot of scrapbooking projects here. Scrapbooking, as you guys know, has been one of my favorite hobbies for decades. I have scrapbooked since high school, and while I have taken some time off here and there, it is still something I come back to again and again. My top scrapbooking project is going to continue to be Project Life, and that's just something that I have done every year since 2013, and it is completely it's just my favorite. It's something that is super kind of consistent for me. I am very, I always come back to it. I always reach for that project when I want to work on something, and it's something that I plan to continue sharing, probably a weekly process video with you guys here. I will start my 2024 album. If you guys missed it, my last video was setting up that album and doing my intro page. I do plan to continue sharing my 2023 Project Life as I wrap those albums up, but I will also share my 2024. Along with talking about Project Life, I think it makes a lot of sense to talk about the projects or the products that I'm going to be using this year. So I have already kind of said this a bit on my channel, but I do want to clarify it again. The products that I intend to work with most this year are going to be from Ali Edwards and Cocoa Daisy. I do expect to pick up products from other places and to use things from my stash. I'm a frequent purchaser from scrapbook.com, and sometimes some other little shops things will catch my eye. So primarily I plan to use Cocoa Daisy and Ali Edwards products in 2024. I'm joining the Cocoa Daisy creative team, and with that, I'm going to be sharing multiple videos per month using the Cocoa Daisy products. I will use this in my Project Life album as well as other projects. You will see them in my planners, my journals, and my scrapbook projects. In addition to Cocoa Daisy, I am continuing with my spot on the Ali Edwards media team, which means I will be continuing to share Story Kit planning in the Story Kit classroom for Story Kit subscribers. In addition to that content, we have some other fun surprises planned, and I also will continue to use all the Ali Edwards products here in my Project Life album and in other projects. I intend to continue participating in many of the Ali Edwards projects through the year. I will most likely do a December daily this year. I will do a week in the life. I will possibly participate in some of the other projects that she has planned, and I will share those here with you and on my Instagram. I do plan to continue doing my story kits and other scrapbook layouts. I have not shared a lot of process videos of those here on my YouTube channel, primarily because people don't seem to be that interested in watching them. Of course, if there's anything you'd love to see from me, please let me know in the comments and I will take it into consideration when planning out future videos. But I do plan to continue using story kits and continue doing my traditional layouts and keeping my mini-me binders. I will probably share those as final flip throughs here when the albums are completed. In addition to scrapbooking, I am going to continue with my journaling and planning content. I have some more ideas for this year that I haven't yet shared, but I am going to continue with a lot of the projects that you have seen me do in 2023. This year I am working in a Hobonichi cousin again, but this is going to be a journal for me. I'm going to do collage, I'm going to do doodles, I'm going to do journaling, and I plan to share with you guys monthly flip throughs just like I have done in 2023. I also have the Common Planner as a planner, and I plan to share monthly flip throughs from that one as well. I also have my craft planner and some other journals that I will share periodically, but most likely not monthly. In addition to those things that I have shared in the past, I hope to share some journal with me's and plan with me's in this year. And that is one of my big goals, to start doing some of those kind of follow me around and journal with me, craft with me, and kind of see my process behind the scenes, because that is something that I think a lot of people have asked for. And it's something that I really want to share on this channel. I've also gone on a few adventures in 2023, and I plan to do more like local-ish travel, which if you guys follow me on Instagram, you will have seen in 2023 in December. I went to a local town that was about an hour and a half away and went thrifting and went exploring and just kind of saw the town, and I had so much fun. So I plan to do more of that in 2024, in addition to some international travel. I'm going to St. Lucia, and then I'm going to Europe to see Taylor Swift Eras Tour in Vienna. And I'm going to be going to Berlin and Prague, Budapest, and Istanbul. So in addition to sharing my scrapbook albums from those adventures, I plan to also share with you guys how I'm going to journal those adventures and a little bit of the travel itself, kind of a travel with me, see how I document it, see what I'm collecting while I'm there, see what I'm doing in my journal while I'm there, what I do when I get home, and just kind of prepping for it, what I'm gonna bring, all of that. I plan to share something for every single city that I'm going to visit, near and far. And I intend to share my travel albums with you guys, and to hopefully make some with some of my trips from last year that I haven't yet documented, and my upcoming trips from 2024. I do plan to continue my media journal in 2024. I'm going to start a new one, and I hope to share a bit more of that here. People weren't that interested in it, I don't think, last year, but this year I'm going to do more of a book journal. I think it is going to also include movies and TV shows, but I'm very excited about it. I prepped that journal earlier today, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. Something I've thought a lot about in keeping a YouTube channel and keeping it sustainable is that I share what I want to hear, and not necessarily what is successful or what everyone wants to see. I want to be genuine. I want to be authentic to who I am and the projects that I'm inspired by. So I also plan to share a little bit more of just what I'm doing. I like to share a lot of organization and those types of projects. I definitely have some plans to reorganize some of my craft room in 2024. So I will likely revisit some of the ones that I've shared in the past with some updates, and with some newer organization that I have not yet shared with you guys in the past. If you are looking for my old organization, I do have a whole playlist of those videos, and many of them are still relevant. And even if they aren't the systems I'm currently using, I think they're all great content. I have gotten a lot of requests for an updated craft room tour. I don't plan on sharing one very soon. I think I want to kind of redo my craft room, but I'm not sure that that's a project that's going to happen in 2024. And if it does, it's going to be later in the year, just because I have some other projects and travel in the first half of the year. I also plan to do more home organization and decor as I get more settled into my home. I'm not entirely sure what that's going to look like on my YouTube channel or what I will share with you guys. I will possibly share some of the planning process in addition to the behind the scenes, the before and after. But I'm just wanting to be true to myself and share kind of what I'm doing and whatever is going on in my life. So I've also gotten a lot of questions about my craft planning, and I think one of my most requested videos that I have not yet done is kind of how do I get everything done? How do I do my projects? How do I get everything completed start to finish? How do I plan it out and stay on top of it while also managing a full-time job and a life? So I know that this is something that a lot of people struggle with in the crafting community, myself included. I struggle so much with the fact that there are 1,000,001 projects that I want to do at all times, and I only have so many minutes in the day. That said, I think I have a pretty good system that works for me, and I think that some of it could be useful for people. So I do plan to share some of that. I'm not entirely sure what that's going to look like yet. But I do plan to share some of my craft goals and craft planning and kind of how to follow through with planning a kit and actually creating the pages from there. I know this video has been kind of all over the place, but that's kind of what I am right now. If you are looking for more of that craft planning or organizational content, I do still have a class that I released in January of 2023 over at Ali Edwards called Plan, Prep, and Play. That class is still for sale, and if you are interested, I highly suggest picking it up, even though it would be run as a self-paced class at this point because it was run in 2023. If you purchase the class now, you will still have lifetime access. All of the lessons are available immediately, and you can go through and work through that content, and is super relevant for January 2024 as opposed to 2023. Everything that I taught in that class are things that I still use and believe in. Even though I maybe have tweaked some of my systems here and there, I love everything that I shared in that class, and I honestly have looked back on it myself to see kind of, oh wait, what was I doing? Because I need a little bit of a personal boost to get going on my projects. I'm sorry if this video has been all over the place, but that's kind of how my brain is. I have so many ideas all the time popping here and there, and I want to share them with you. I want my YouTube channel to be authentic to me and what my life looks like, whether it's scrapbooking, crafting, traveling, journaling, planning, and all of those things that make up all of my hobbies and the things that I do for fun. I'm so happy that you guys have taken the time to join me here, and I can't wait to see what 2024 has in store. Bye.